XOXO, coffee girl. Pose. Audra at Home is filmed in front of a live Pitbull audience. Good morrow and merry meet. My name is Audra and you are in for a treat. All right, I am here to answer a question none of you asked at all, which is,
what does a $64 foundation do?
So this video is made possible by my patrons, for whom without I would not have been able to pick up this very expensive, very Valentino, broad spectrum SPF 26 light lasting perfection foundation. As you can see, I've had my grubby hands all over this bad girl, and we're gonna talk about it. First of all, let me just turn this the right way so that you can like really see it, because like, listen, you gotta see the packaging in the whole. I used it today because I went, one, we're gonna film this video, but I also went and got my car inspected, and baby, she passed. I know, I'm surprised too. I wanted to talk about this because if you are like me, there was a time when I would see YouTube and beauty YouTube, and I would just like be sad about all the things that were expensive. Like, what must it be like to be able to afford such expensive makeup? It must work fabulously. It must do all of the things. It must be from the heavens. Jeffrey, bring me my Valentino foundation from the heavens, thank you. It felt like that, right? This was I'm a very dramatic person. Can you tell I was a theater kid? Listen, don't answer that. All right, so here's the deal. I always wanted to try these kinds of things, and once I started trying some more like luxury and expensive makeup, one of the things that would always hit me is I guess I just expected it to do so much. Like, I was expecting the world. I can show you the world. And you know what? It didn't show me the world. It is a very nice foundation. It's on right now. It's performing
as expected.
But you know what? Don't feel bad that you don't have this or that you can't afford this. Because guess what? I got dupes for you, babes. Let's first off get started with the Catrice True Skin Hydrating Foundation. This is going to work just as well. It's going to give you the same beautiful coverage. I've worn this foundation so many times. It's actually one of my go-to foundations that I'm gonna put on literally anytime I think like, hey, I'm gonna go out, I'm gonna go do something, I'm gonna go on maybe a date. We're not going to talk about that right now. And so this is my favorite foundation because it actually feels like skin. I don't feel like when I have on my Catrice foundation that I'm wearing foundation. And I've also changed up my application style, so I'm not really putting foundation like all over my whole face the way I used to. Listen, this highlight, the Collective Cosmetics, baby, it's my pink spider one. Like, look at it. Okay, anyways, I'm done. This is going to be a Audra video, okay? But I feel like this is very good. It, to me, is comparable to the Pat McGrath foundation, and now it's comparable to the Valentino. It just doesn't, like, I don't feel like there's such an enormous difference between these two foundations. And I feel like this one is like maybe $14, where this one is $64. I'll try to put the real prices in here because I don't come equipped with information, y'all. Listen, if I start researching, my ADHD will just take us on a whole random journey, and then I will forget that I was gonna film a video, and then you won't get this information. So here we are. So yeah, this is a very cheap foundation by my standards, and then this is $64. Like, I have this in Warm Spices, the Very Valentino. I have in DR2, because guess what? I don't see the light of day all that often. Anyway, yeah, I have the Catrice in 092 Warm Spices. Another good dupe for it is going to be the Clinique Even Better Clinical Serum Foundation Broad Spectrum SPF 25. This one is, I think this is gonna be more of your mid-range pricing for a foundation. Same thing, feels like skin on my face. I like it. It's a very easy foundation for me to use. I have dog hair on my mouth. Oh, no, it's my hair. But anyways, I really like this foundation. It's very easy to use. It goes on my skin. It's good under a mask. All of these that I'm going to talk about so far have been very, very good under mask. In fact, I was wearing a mask before, like approximately 10 minutes before I filmed this. Can you tell? No. No, you cannot. Thank you. Because these foundations, since they're so skin-like, when you put on a mask or anything like that, you breathe, you get a little moisture. As soon as you take that mask off, like everything settles and you don't have, I don't feel like I have little bubbles. I don't feel like anything sliding. It's just on my skin because it becomes my skin. So the Clinique Even Better foundation, I have this one in WN 125 Mahogany. I love this. Like this one is another one where I'm like, okay, so you're, 20 some odd dollars off of this one, all right? Next up, I'm going to talk about the Fenty Eavesdrop. This is another one that is going to be a fairly good dupe for this. This one's gonna be a lot more lighter coverage, for sure. All of these are fairly light coverage. I would say that the Catrice is light medium. I would say that the Clinique is gonna be more of a medium coverage. And then this one's gonna be very much a light buildable coverage. Like all of them you can build. I don't build my foundation because I don't wanna look like cake, but you do you. I know my skin, right? This is another good one that it feels like skin. It's going to act like skin. It's going to feel lovely on your face. It's going to give you a little bit of luminosity. All of these foundations do give you a little bit of like luminosity, make your skin look even, fresh, clean. You look like a bad bitch everywhere you go. So like this is another good dupe. That's gonna be another mid-range. Another good dupe for this is gonna be the Flower Get Real Serum Foundation. I have it in Mocha D3. This is a lovely foundation as well. Gonna do all the things that I recently just said. Little luminosity to the skin. You're gonna look fabulous. You're gonna look clean. You're going to look glowy and pretty. If you wanna put a little powder on these, you can. I actually don't recommend it for these kinds of foundations because like these serum foundations are in fact, my opinion, intended to give your skin a luminous glow. And I find in my world that when I've been putting powder on top of it, it's not only just dulling down the foundation, but it kind of, for me, makes the foundation just like not perform as well as when I just leave it on my skin sans powder. So like these are just a few of the things that I would say you could use as dupes for the Valentino foundation if you do not have the coin or you don't want to spend the coin on a $64 foundation. Is it nice? Yes. Does it perform as intended? Yes. Do angels cry when I'm wearing it? No. But do bats screech when they see me?
You're damn right.
The thing is, I wanted to do this and I wanted to talk about this in a very specific way because I, like I said previously, would see expensive makeup and think that it had to be doing something so phenomenal for it to be so expensive. But realistically, 9 times out of 10, you're just paying for the name. Like there are instances where something does perform significantly better, but a lot of times I have found over and over and over again that a lot of it's just the name and it's the beautiful packaging. Like this packaging is stunning, but out of all of these, like this is in a glass. This is in glass as well. Catrice is in glass. It has a nice, like, pretty top, so I don't feel like it's cheap. You know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't feel like when I pulled this out that somebody would be like, oh my God, you cheap, stupid bitch. You can't hang out with us. We're rich. I don't feel like anybody would say that to me. And they better not anyways, because I will knock them on their ass. But this is just as good. To me, I feel like this has been one of my standout foundations of the year because it really has been coming in clutch. Like every single time. It is hot as shit. I put this on, I look good. It's cold, put it on, look good. Is it humid? Put it on, look good. Like I just spend all my time looking fantastic. And I feel like I just wanted to make something for y'all, quick video. Look at y'all. I made a quick video, but I wanted to make a quick video letting you know that just because it's super duper expensive doesn't mean it's significantly better than anything else out there on the market. If you like a, light lasting, like if you like a light foundation, if you want a foundation that is going to be light coverage, maybe have a little bit of sunscreen in it where it's not ruining it, because that's one thing that I will say about the Valentino is that the sunscreen is not ruining the foundation. I feel very specific in that if you make a foundation that has sunscreen in it, if it's serum foundations, I'm finding that they're okay. But anything that isn't a serum foundation and then they just try to make it a sunscreen foundation, my opinion, those are the ones that are flopping so damn hard because they're just trying to make it be foundation and sunscreen. And for some reason or another, those two things cannot just go together like that. But with serum foundations, I've been finding that it works perfectly well. So that is it. That is the video. What do you think about the Valentino on my face, babes? Also, I do have on the Pat McGrath concealer, because if we're gonna have a bougie face, we're gonna have a bougie face. So but what do you think? I hope that this video helped you. I hope that this made you feel less intimidated and less like FOMO towards getting an expensive foundation. Side note, the Catrice is also a good dupe for the Pat McGrath foundation. You're welcome. All right, if y'all enjoyed this video, please do me a favor, give this video a big thumbs up, so then that way the algorithm goddess can do what she does best, which is push me further down into the algorithm so that I can continue to do what? Whatever the fuck I want to. All right, and as usual, huge shout out to my patrons and spooky bays, yeah. Without which I would not have been able to purchase the Valentino foundation, put it to some comparison tests, and let you know, it's the same shit. Different name, different bottle. I appreciate y'all so much, because without you, I would not be able to keep the bats in the belfry and the spiders firmly ensconced in their webs. And for all of you who watch, like, share, and subscribe, I appreciate you also. All right. That truly is it. You know the drill. It costs $0 to be kind. It's so good for your soul, because if you don't take care of it, I will make sure that the only foundation that ever fits your skin is going to be ridiculously and ruinously expensive. Until next time, XOXO. Got the girl. Oh my god, I look so fucking cute. Yes, bitch. Like a hoe, feel like a whole brand new bitch. Bussin', bitch, I'm bussin'. My milkshake brings other boys to y'all. I'm getting the Khalid vibes. Okay, I'm done. I'm being too much today. Okay. And they're like, it's better than yours. Damn right, it's better than yours. I'm a treat. Okay. Get to it. Woo, did it.